Researchers in the field of behavioral finance study how personal emotions and other cognitive factors can influence financial decision making. What they discovered is that people don't always make wise choices when it comes to their money. People sometimes react without thinking things through. I'm Logan Daniel, a senior associate at Henssler Financial. In this episode of Planning Priorities, I'll be taking a look at how our emotions can influence our investment decisions, causing us to behave in illogical ways. Let's look at this simplified example. This hypothetical graph shows how an investor should behave during a market cycle. Ideally, they should buy when prices are low and sell when prices are high. Unfortunately, investors often let their emotions get the better of them and end up doing the opposite, buying high and selling low. Rising prices often cause a feeling of excitement. I want in, an investor might think, but by the time the investor makes a move, most of the gains may have already been made. It can get even worse when investors can be convinced by their peers to follow trends, even if it's not in their own best interest. When investors chase returns and follow the herd into the hot investment, it can drive up prices to unsustainable levels and create asset bubbles that eventually burst. Joining the crowd and fleeing the stock market after it falls and waiting too long until prices have already risen to reinvest could harm your long-term portfolio returns. It's also common to become anxious and want to sell during a downturn. But is this smart? Maybe, but maybe not. What if the dip is short-lived and the investment rebounds? Fear of loss and the thrill of making money can be powerful emotions. We recommend dollar cost averaging, as it takes some of the guesswork and emotions out of investing in the stock market. Instead of waiting to invest a single lump sum until you feel prices are at their lowest point, you invest smaller amounts of money at regular intervals, the same amount each time, no matter how the market is performing. Over time, you can generally reduce the overall cost of investing by purchasing more shares when the price is low and fewer shares when the price is high. Although dollar cost averaging can't guarantee a profit or protect against a loss in a declining market, over time your average cost per share is likely to be less than the average market share price. Reacting to emotions rather than following a sound investment strategy may not result in appropriate decisions for your goals. Having a long-term perspective and a thoughtfully crafted investment strategy may help you avoid expensive, emotion-driven mistakes. It might also be wise to consult an objective third party, such as a qualified financial professional, who can help you detect any biases that may be clouding your judgment. If you find yourself guilty of letting your emotions influence your financial moves, the experts at Henssler Financial can help you determine if you need to take corrective action. If you'd like to discuss your situation, I'll be glad to help. I'm Logan Daniel. Thank you for watching this edition of Planning Priorities.